Demonetized is the name of this video. So in this video, I'm going to explain what the hell has been going on for the past 3 months of my YouTube channel. Everything down to, the monetization, to the weird upload schedule, all that kind of stuff in this video. It's been a long few months. It's mad to think that I've not been earning any money or any revenue from YouTube since like late November, early December. And keep in mind, these are like my best few months. A lot has happened since November. The whole Tokyo Nights thing happened. Obviously, Payback came out. A bunch of things happened. Like, I got some of the most views I've ever had on the channel. And I've not been paid one dime. Now, a lot of people are going to get this twisted. So, you know what? I'm going to say this straight up, like right at the start of this video. Obviously, money is very, very important to most people. Me being a uni student, having the extra money that does come from YouTube helps a lot. It helps me live. Like, pretty much all the money that goes back into living, gaming, something like that. So, having the extra income on the side is really, really nice to have it there, just kind of as a cushion. It's just a nice cushion in the end of the day. I don't earn, millions on YouTube, but it's enough to give me a bit of a cushion week to week to, maybe treat myself when I'm shopping and stuff. So, I just want to kind of preempt with that. Like, I don't earn loads, but it's one of those things where, I could have really done with the extra bit I get off YouTube, which is why things like Patreon and stickers are for sale now. That video didn't really go down very well, but my stickers are for sale now. But anyway, things like that really do go a long way. I'm not sure if it comes through on video, and obviously I haven't been uploading as consistently as I usually do, but trust me, it does go a long way, and that's another reason why those things are so important. But anyway, I'm going to explain the full story now about what's been happening with these 3 months and how I've not made any money with YouTube. So November time, I wanted to go ahead and change MCN. If you don't know what MCN is, an MCN is like a multi-channel network, so they kind of deal with a bunch of channels. They get you ads on your videos, they organize everything. Basically, they are the people that put ads on your videos and give you the money and stuff. And I was changing from a pretty kind of alright MCN to another one, and essentially that process took a lot longer than it needed to. It took me around a month to get unlinked from my first MCN and start the process with the new one. And then, as we all know, YouTube completely changed their policies regarding monetization, for smaller channels. And because they were going through this process, it slowed everything down. YouTube gave me no notice that this was going to take 3 months in advance. They never said anything. This process is supposed to take 7 days, so I thought, you know what, 7 days worth of revenue gone, that's not that big of a deal, whatever. Even a month, whatever, like, that's not the end of the world. I had no idea it was going to be 3 months, and they didn't obviously tell anyone that these changes were going to come till long after, and obviously it's been affecting them for a while because, well, I started this process in November, so this has been something which has been in the works for ages, but obviously with how YouTube are, they're very closed, they don't really tell creators anything, so I was not made aware. Granted, if I was made aware, I probably would have left this a lot later and probably done it in the summer instead, or maybe now, where views are a bit shitter, and like, I would have made use of the the December growth and the November growth a bit more, but obviously I wasn't made aware of that. No one really knew what was happening with it. All we knew is that it was taking longer to process than usual, and we got the same automated response over and over and over. And if you follow me on Twitter, you will know this. Not only this, but my current multi-channel network, being Ritual Network, they didn't really know what was going on either. Every time I tried to email them, they didn't really have a clue, and I can only assume that's down to Google not giving anyone any information, and just leaving us in the dark, which, well, what can I say other than that's just really shit. Now, like I mentioned before, the last 3 months of my YouTube channel have been some of the best. The whole Tokyo Nights movement, I did not make one dime off that. The whole, a lot of the payback stuff, post content like the updates and stuff, I made nothing off that. I've pretty much been living off my student loan, and like Patreon and sticker sales for the most part. It's something which, again, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know, because Twitter is kind of like my main social media. But it's just really annoying, really, that YouTube still seem to not care about their creators. The way it made me feel, and I went on a huge rant again on Twitter about this, it kind of made me feel like I'm almost working in a sweatshop. It's kind of like I'm kind of at the bottom of, the kind of ladder. I'm not a big YouTuber at all. This is like a small YouTuber story, I guess, in a way. And it kind of made me feel like, they really don't care about creators. The way they've gone around things is beyond appalling, and you know, the working conditions for people on this website who actually want to go somewhere. Like, I exceeded the requirements even after they made the changes by tenfold. It might be more than tenfold, in fact. So realistically, I should be one of the first to be accepted. Like, I've got way over the watch time and way over the subscribers. So realistically, I meet the threshold, and I don't really understand why it took so long for me to get, you know, re-monetized when I've been monetized for years beforehand. And my channel has millions of views and stuff. It makes no sense. YouTube has always been shit at contacting creators, but this was something which genuinely made me rethink whether I want to do this full time. I do, obviously, but I just need to be a bit more careful about the platform, because quite clearly YouTube does not care, and I can almost guarantee this video is going to do shit because of how the sub boxes are changing, and I don't understand why they're doing that, because it just seems like they're eating away at themselves. If for those that don't know, sub boxes are changing, so it's going to more kind of like an Instagram format where it's based on interest, not based, you know, in chronological order, which again, I don't understand why these companies aren't just putting shit in chronological order. Things are changing, and it's just getting so frustrating for me as a creator, especially a smaller creator. You know, I'm trying to find this breakthrough moment, you know, that's going to be happening for the channel, and honestly, it gets me very demotivated. They're making all these changes, which is hindering me. You know, I used to average like 2,000 views per video. Now I struggle to even hit 1,000 on some. And it's so disappointing that YouTube aren't listening to people like me. I know Jay, a close friend of mine, you'll know him if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, has had very similar issues, both with the monetization and obviously the sub box growth. We were talking about this a few days ago, and along with loads of other, you know, subscribers, loads of other friends as well, and, you know, other people. It's not just one of these things. It's not just me. It's not exclusive to me. YouTube has had these problems for ages, and instead of fixing the sub boxes, they've made them more broken, which makes no sense, and I am furious. I needed to vent this out because, again, I've missed out on so much potential revenue, which could have gone back into getting a better camera, getting fucking lights in the room, you know, that don't look yellow and shit, like legit stuff which could have really affected my life. I could have put money towards a project car, which I want to have in the summer. All that money that I could have actually physically used, which I'm not going to be reimbursed for in any way, shape or form, because Google are greedy cunts, that is all gone down the drain now. And to make the situation worse, my growth is going to be even more scattered and harder to do because of the new sub box changes. And it just, I don't understand. It's like they're trying to kill themselves. It's like literally like YouTube are trying to slit their own wrists. It makes no sense, and it just gets me so frustrated to see this platform that I love and that I've been following for years, to see this platform which I quite literally followed since its inception. You know, it's annoying to see it like literally killing itself. I don't know who's at the top of YouTube making these decisions, but they need to get their act sorted and be more transparent with creators. It's absurd. I seem to make a YouTube video, you know, complaining about the way it's run every single year, sometimes multiple times a year, but this crossed the line for me. 3 months of not being paid as a creator who, I mean, I do this very, very often, if not daily anymore, than very close to. It's just it's just a joke. I find it pretty insulting, to be honest. But that's what's been going on. The reason why I haven't been uploading as well is just due to a lack of time, and obviously these things are knock-on effects of probably me getting demotivated in some ways. I'm back on it now. I'm monetized again. Everything's back to normal. It literally got sorted yesterday, and we're back. You know, the drought's over. We're gonna finally be fed again off the Google ad stuff. But like I said, I don't make a lot of money off YouTube. It's just one of those things. It'll be a nice cushion for me to have being at uni, and it's just taken so long for this to get things to get fixed. And it's just so long. Like I said, sticker sales and Patreon stuff goes a long way. I've said this before in videos before. Like, it's hard for me to explain, but I genuinely do have a passion for this. I've had a passion for this for years. I've been doing this since like 2010, 2009 on different channels. So I've been doing it for almost a decade now. I've grown up with the platform. If you go to some of my oldest videos, I sound different because I literally have grown up with the channel. And it's one of those things, I don't want to have to throw this away just because the idiots at the top don't know how they're doing. And even if they at the top can't sort themselves out, I will find a way to make this work, because this is my passion and this is what I want to do. You know, like when I was a little kid, I used to get picked on all the time for doing this, you know, YouTube thing. And to see where it's come to now and the opportunities it's been given, that hasn't changed. I'm still forever grateful for all of that. But it's one of those things, when the platform itself is against you, it's just so demoralizing and so demotivating. And I'm not saying this as a pity card, I'm kind of just making it transparent with you guys of that what the fuck is actually happening. I don't have a filter, I will say anything that I want to say. If this means that I'm blacklisted, so fucking be it. You know, again, I'll find a way to make this work. It's just one of those things. It's just so disappointing that I've missed out on so much things in the past few months, but like I said, things are getting better and it's only going to be up from here. So like I said, if you do want to go ahead and look at my stickers on Patreon and stuff, the link will be down in the description. I've put a lot of effort into the sticker stuff. I've actually got a bunch more that I need to go ahead and deliver soon, but obviously because of the snow, it's been really hard in the UK, but I will be doing that soon. And like I said, the link will be down in the description to all that kind of stuff if you want to go have a look. Again, that's pretty much why everything's been happening. I do want to get back to daily and stuff, and as soon as my uni work is done out of the way with, I will. And I think that pretty much rounds it up for everything I've got to say in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like mellow video. I kind of wanted to just be serious for once and actually tell you guys what the fuck has been going on, and that's everything that has been going on. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed, if you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome day, safe, and peace.